today's video let's discuss about sports. Manny Pacquiao choose to face Golovkin. How Manny Pacquiao beat Golovkin. This is 7 methods how Manny Pacquiao beat his opponent. 1. Is the age. Manny Pacquiao is 41 years old. After defeating Keith Thurman in the preceding match, Manny Pacquiao has shown he can combat in the world title match. In the age of 41 years historic, he can beat any opponent. Pac-Man style of boxing is very bizarre, so that his opponent is very tough to study and his IO is very high. 2. Wild puncher. Manny Pacquiao might also appear like a wild puncher at times, however, there is a approach to his madness. Pac-Man is as much a pupil of the game as any, and the science behind his favored boxing techniques is absolutely amazing. If you assume you have a respectable quantity of speed, a boundless strength reservoir, and can throw punches in bunches, then perhaps you may additionally be able to include some of Pacquiao's signature strikes to your own style. 3. Left hand. The only weapon opponents feared from Pacquiao at the time was once his fiery left hand, which though used to be immensely powerful, used to be also without problems telegraphed. At the best ranges of the sport, being an handy study for opponents used to be just no longer going to bring about success. They realized he had to transform Pacquiao into a two-fisted fighter in order to be successful, so he developed Pacquiao's right hand, in particular the right hook, and known as it Manila Ice. 4. Power. As can you even think about how strong his punch besides wearing boxing gloves? Maybe it would sense like taking a whole block straight to your face. You will right away get unconscious the moment it lands to your face or body. A sports team experimented to be aware of how powerful the People's Champ punch is. The usage of a punching bag and an excessive speed motion capture science to analyze the punching power. They've located out that the speed of Pacquiao's punch is even quicker than a blink of an eye. His punch used to be delivered using his complete body. Combining his speed, momentum, and weight, the punch would likely sense like a shotgun. If it truly is the case, then it would be an instantaneous death taking a punch that's strong. Imagine his opponents taking these cumulative punches. How can they even still stand after taking so a great deal of his punches? 5. Distinctive buzzing style. He has enabled Pacquiao to use his exceptional buzzing style to create angles and openings. He will nevertheless leap in to start an assault, but as a substitute of moving backwards in straight lines, he will often go to the facet, particularly shifting to his right, to flip his opponent and create a new offensive angle. Once he is within range, Pacquiao is one of the greatest aggregate punchers in the sport. Earlier in his career, his herbal pace and punching strength made his straight left hand a devastating punch. But once again, Roach built on the present strengths of his fighter. By taking Manny's hand speed and punching power, marrying it with his stamina and including a range of punches to his arsenal, Roach helped Pacquiao emerge as an explosive, unpredictable, offensive wrecking ball. 6. Power mixture. Collectively with his footwork, these energy punching combinations, together with his footwork, was once what made Pacquiao so effective. There is a carrying cliché that offense is the pleasant structure of defense, and not often has a single athlete embodied that pronouncing extra than Manny Pacquiao. Buzzing into range and firing off a volley of power punches pressured all, however the most expert of counter punchers, to cover up and attempt to climate the storm. By the time his assault had ended and his opponent had even begun to think about firing back, Pacquiao had buzzed safely lower back out of very and out of harm's way. 7. Being a humble person. Manny Pacquiao is humble due to the fact he himself has risen from poverty. He used to promote cigarettes on the streets of Philippines as a young boy to sustain himself and his family. He has come a long way now to grow to be one of the best possible paid athletes in the world today. That's why many people around the world love him. If Manny Pacquiao maintain his capability, he can beat any opponent in front of him. Many humans predict that jump to the middleweight type division is very hazardous to Manny Pacquiao. If Pac-Man did now not feel that kind of feelings, let's help him to receives his 9 world-class division. If you like this video, so don't forget to click on like and subscribe for greater updates.